I sit here preparing for this week's episode of Introvert Insights, i.e., Lunch and Learn, I realized that I actually enjoy doing this. And I'm enjoying it because, well, one, it's allowing me to grow, and two, it's allowing me to share what I have learned on my journey about these various topics. It really is not easy being an introvert in this loud world, but I am, I don't know, I'm thriving. And it's because I chose to challenge myself and to step outside of my comfort zone. I'm having an amazing time experiencing life out loud, quietly. Before I feel like I thrived in silence. I thrived behind the scenes, but no one saw. And I was perfectly fine with that. And I'm not doing this to, well, I'm doing this so that people can see, but it's not to show off. It's more so to show other quiet types that it is okay to show your personality. It's okay to share your experiences, and it's okay to grow. It's okay also to be happy. The journey to happy can be difficult for some. It was very difficult for me because I went through like roller coaster phases of happiness, sadness, depression, sadness, unhappiness. But at some point, I decided that I didn't want that anymore. And I believe that the key to happiness is loving yourself unconditionally. Sometimes I think as human beings, we tend to want to or think that we can find happiness with this thing over here or that person over there. When the reality of it is, if you do not know how to love yourself, then no one can love you. No one can. I'm in a space now where I believe that I'm doing a good job of teaching people, the few that's left, how to treat me, right? Because I feel like it's all a matter of respect and boundaries. Respect my boundaries. Um, some people already had their boundaries established, and they are basically not trying to deviate from it. And a lot of us introverts don't have boundaries or barriers. We basically introvert, and so we tend to people please, and we'll just go along with their plan. We'll go along with their program. Um, which at some point you realize that that's not where it's at. That is not where it's at. Be okay with losing friends. Be okay with being by yourself. Be okay with just living your true authentic life. um I laugh at myself all day, every day in this house. I mean, when I tell you I crack myself up, I crack myself up. And sometimes it's at the most random things. And by me laughing at myself, then everybody else in the house laugh at me too. They laugh at me or they laugh with me. I don't even know. I don't even care. Because the reality of it is that's the key. Don't care. Once you learn how to love yourself, and once you stop really giving a crap about what they think, you'll be fine. Um, I'm taking baby steps, learning about social media. It's very time consuming. It's very time consuming, and there's so many things that I wanted to do, so many things that I've committed to do. From mentorship, from what I was taught in mentorship, there were times when I felt, oh my God, I'm behind, and I felt like I wasn't, keeping on track and keeping on pace with what was going on. But then at some point months ago, I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna take my time because I want to enjoy everything that I'm doing. Even these videos that I do, I enjoy doing them, right? It is a pain in the behind. And I'm telling you, sometimes I'm getting like 3.5, maybe 4 hours sleep, get up to go to work the next day, but I'm enjoying it. Now, whether or not I post it, that's another story. But just preparing them because it's helping me to see my growth. It's helping me to just manage a little bit better. It's actually, in my opinion, therapeutic. Talking to this camera, ain't nobody there. And like I said in one of my previous videos about people thinking that people talk to themselves crazy. This is crazy. If somebody was out there watching me right now talking to this camera, ain't nobody there. There isn't anybody there. So it's crazy, but it's fine. So yeah, it's been a while since I've been meaning to actually do videos about the things that I do, because I've been mostly keeping it like fun, like some of the fun things that I do or fun things that I've experienced, but not really having like heart to hearts. I've had like one or two episodes, but I'm going to endeavor to do more, because I see when I watch other content, I see that there are so many of us out here who I wouldn't say lost, but we're all thinking, oh my God, I'm the only one. And then when you turn on YouTube and you realize, oh no, there's a whole tribe of us that behave this way or have had this experience, and you realize, oh wow. And so that's when I realized that, content is important, because then it gives others hope, right? Me coming on here and sharing my journey and doing my thing, because my end goal is to have a coaching program for other introverts who are wanting to come outside of their comfort zone. It's not easy, and Lord knows, I often think about the groundhog on Groundhog Day comes out. I don't even understand like what it's supposed to do. All I know is that that homie sometimes come out and run back in. And that's what it feels like sometimes, for us who are perfectly fine in our cozy comfort. We come out, we don't mind stepping out, but I want to go back. But coming out the comfort zone and staying out the comfort zone is nice. It's not so bad, especially if you're doing it by yourself. Now, you know, um, it is difficult. I will not, say that it isn't. It is difficult to get into the habit of doing things by yourself, especially if you're accustomed to having at least one crutch. Now, I've always had a crutch. Like I've always had a human crutch to, hey, let's go to so and so, or hey, let's do so and so. And um, it it's different when you don't have a human crutch. It is totally different. It's a different experience because there's no one there. Like, so let's pretend as if like you're going to a club, right? Going to a club and you get there, they like it, you don't, or you like it, they don't. And there's a debate as to, well, there's a debate in our heads, right? Because quiet people, we never speak up. We just sit there and go with the flow. As uncomfortable as it is, we'll just sit there and basically like just deal with it in silence. However, when you go out, at least when I go out on my own by myself, it's a different experience, because there's no one. Well, first of all, I'm going to find an activity that is pleasing to me, something that I know that will be that I will enjoy, even if it is only walking in the park. Because when you get there, there isn't anyone saying that they want to go home or they're hungry or whatever. There are a million different excuses. And I'm able to, like a couple weeks ago, I went to the city because I had a doctor's appointment. And I had a lot of time to kill. And so after my first appointment, I didn't eat. I couldn't eat because I had to fast, because it was my annual physical. And so you have to fast so they can get blood work, blah, blah, blah. I scheduled the appointment for 1:45. So I couldn't, I hadn't eaten since like 8 p.m. the day before. And so I was famished. So after my appointment, I decided, it was Midtown Manhattan. So I decided to go and grab a bite. Now, usually I will grab something quick and find some place that's a little bit secluded to eat, or I'll find some place small and basically try to get lost in a corner or something like that. But this time I was like, no, we're going to treat ourselves. So we went to, I don't remember the name of the restaurant, in Midtown. It was nice. Well, it was midday, so it wasn't really crowded, so so that helped. But it was on like a second level, like yeah, it was on a second level, and I was able to see outside. So I'm there watching people as they walk by. And as I sat at that table by myself, I thought to myself, we're really doing this. Like, we're really doing this. Once upon a time, I used to think, oh no, I could never eat by myself because it just looks so awkward. Yes, it does look awkward, but it's fine. So many people do it. And I did that. So I dined by myself. And then I decided to just stroll around as I continued to kill time before my next appointment. And basically, like, just strolled around Manhattan, enjoying it in a different light. It's a different experience. I live in New York. I don't do the touristy things. I don't like to walk around Manhattan because my thing is just like, I gotta go. Like, we're always in a rush to go someplace, even if it's still nowhere. But on that day, I decided that I was going to just slow down and enjoy my time, right? Because it's almost as if, like, I feel like we're speeding through life and then it ends and it's like, well, what did you do? So I have been intentionally choosing to enjoy experiences, enjoy my moments, and I encourage you to do the same. Miss Quiet Person. It gets better, it really does. But you have to take that first step. The first step is the most meaningful, because now you're choosing to basically just step outside of your comfort zone. You're choosing to do something different. You're choosing to experience life. You're choosing happiness. You're choosing yourself. You're choosing yourself. And so I just wanted to basically come on and just say that, because it's fun. Like, um, this is Sunday after Thanksgiving, and it's been cold here in New York. So I went into the office on Monday. Didn't have to go on Tuesday, but I did get up and I went for a run on Tuesday morning. I think it was raining. I have not been back outside because it's been cold, but I haven't been sad. Like, I did my Thanksgiving dinner for three here, and the rest of the days I spent it studying, what I need to do for the coaching program, studying or working on content, but just enjoying my time, doing things at my own pace, staying up until 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and just enjoying me. So I don't know. I'm hoping that this message will find the right person who is struggling, because life is a journey, but it's your journey. It's your journey. A lot of people will say, start now, do it now. And it's for real, because we don't know how much long we have here. People like to say life is short. I don't agree with that statement, because I've had family members who has lived to see 102, 105, and it's not like the one person, or it's I've had, like, on both sides, on my father's side and on my mother's side. So it all depends, right? So life is life. Enjoy it while you can. Enjoy it while you can. Don't waste another moment. Tomorrow, do something different. Do something different. Even if it's, I don't know, having lunch at the other end of the table. I don't know. Or walking a different route. Do something different, and start to challenge yourself. 2025 is coming. I don't do resolutions. I just my thing every day is to be a better version of myself. And I'm telling you right now, this person, if you ask anyone who knows me, this version of Antonia did not exist last year. And I'm telling you, I can't wait till this time next year, because if this is me 1 year from last year, I can't wait to see myself this time next year. And I can't wait to see you this time next year. Have a great one.